That night, she looked me dead in the eyes and lied with a precision that made it feel rehearsed. It wasn't the words themselves. It was the tone, the micropause before speaking, the way her gaze slid past mine instead of meeting it. I didn't argue. I didn't demand explanations. I didn't beg for honesty. I simply walked away, not because I wanted to leave, but because staying meant losing myself trying to cling to someone who had already slipped through my fingers. I thought that was the end of us. For a long time it was, until she reappeared months later, carrying tears, regret, and a truth I had waited far too long to hear. It had started with distance, a slow unraveling. Delayed replies, hollow excuses, plans canceled more often than kept. The woman who once shared everything with me had become a stranger wearing her face. Every time I asked if she was okay, she would flash a too quick smile and murmur, "No, baby, just tired. You're imagining things." But I knew better. It's that awful space where your heart understands the truth long before your mind does. I lived there for weeks, suspended between doubt and hope. Then came the night that shattered the illusion. She said she was going out with her friends. Hours passed. The whole night passed. No texts, no calls. When she finally returned, her lipstick was smudged. Her jacket carried the scent of a man. I asked, "Were you really with your friends?" She blinked once and smiled. Not nervously, not guilty, just composed. "Oh, so you don't trust me now?" That was the moment. That single line, delivered flawlessly, without hesitation. Something inside me silently broke. I didn't shout. I didn't accuse. I didn't destroy anything. I picked up my coat and left. I left her. I left the life we shared. I left the version of myself who tolerated half-truths masquerading as love. Because love without honesty isn't love. It's survival. And I was done surviving. Within the week, I moved out. No dramatic farewells, no angry texts, no blocking, just absence. I expected her to reach out, to explain, to beg for a second chance. But she didn't. Only silence. And in that silence, I convinced myself she didn't care enough to fight for me. Letting go became easier once I believed she had already moved on. Months passed, nearly 10. Slowly, I stitched myself back together. I laughed again, truly laughed. I stopped checking my phone for her name. I stopped replaying that night. Life began to feel like mine again. Then, late one night, there was a knock at the door. I opened it. She stood there, exhausted, eyes swollen, posture fragile. She held a creased envelope as if it weighed a ton. No greeting, no insistence. Just, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" I stepped aside, not out of forgiveness, but because I needed to know why she had come. She perched on the edge of the couch, as if she didn't deserve space. And then she broke. "I lied to you," she whispered. "I wasn't with my friends that night. I was with him." Her voice trembled. "I didn't sleep with him, but I let things get too close. And when I saw your face, panicked. I lied because I was ashamed. I thought telling you would destroy us. But losing you anyway destroyed me." She handed me the envelope. Inside was a letter dated 6 months earlier. "I've rewritten this countless times. I never had the courage to send it. But you deserve the truth." The letter detailed everything. How it started, what she felt, the guilt she carried long after I left, and how the silence I believed meant she moved on had been her own punishment. My hands shook as I finished reading. She stood. "I don't expect forgiveness," she said softly. "I just couldn't hide the truth anymore. You deserved honesty, even if it's too late." She moved toward the door. For a moment, I almost let her leave without a word. But this time I spoke. "You're right," I said. "You lost me the moment you lied. But what you did tonight, that was real." Tears slid down her face. "So what happens now?" she asked. I looked at her, the woman I once loved, stripped of excuses, finally honest. "Now we both heal," I said. "Maybe our paths cross again. Maybe not. But it starts with truth." She nodded. No pleading, no bargaining, just a quiet, broken, "Thank you." When she left, it didn't shatter me, not like before. For anyone betrayed, the deepest heartbreak often arrives softly, not loudly. Sometimes the person who hurt you returns, not to repair the damage, but to admit they were broken too. If this hits where it hurts, know you're not alone. The truth doesn't erase pain, but it returns your power. Healing begins the moment you choose it.